Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, welcome back. In downtown Macon, we got a decent amount of people out and about doing stuff. Again, one of the more mild nights that we've had this week. It's going to be very interesting to see how things develop as we go throughout the day tomorrow. The watch has not been expanded. It's still the same counties that it was. You do see the ice storm warning lurking just outside of the region, but still a very, very complicated forecast for Sunday because, of course, we've got the cold air damming from the northeast, but we've got the warm front coming up from the southwest. So they're going to be battling each other throughout the day. As for tonight's lows, largely in the lower 40s. We're kind of around some of the lows from last night right now. For example, Macon got down to 47 for last night. So we are going to be a little chillier than that. But here's that warm front setting up as we start heading into your Saturday afternoon. And like I mentioned, Memphis right now seeing that snow. You see how it's projected to become ice when we go back into the daylight hours tomorrow. So we really aren't seeing anything in Georgia early in the afternoon, although it is possible that by this time we might be seeing a little bit of precip in northwest Georgia. This will continue to move eastward, and our odds will increase as we move into the late hours of Saturday and overnight towards Sunday. So you do see this window here for some freezing rain. So the main time frame that's going to be kind of treacherous is going to be Sunday morning. So folk who usually get up and go to church, so if you're in the southern half of the region, you're probably just fine. But if you're in the northern half of the region, especially the northern third, do that virtually if you can. It'd be a good idea to stay off the roads until we get later into the day. Because what you're going to see happen is temperatures are going to start to climb later in the evening after sundown as we wait for this cold front to come through. So a lot of our temperatures will actually peak sometime, close to midnight on Saturday night, or on Sunday night towards Monday. Then that rain continues for a little bit. Once it stops, temperatures do drop, and we expect to go below freezing early Monday. So there may be a bit of a black ice issue for a few of us to start Monday off, but then that sunshine will be out to get rid of the excess moisture. So let's go ahead and get a closer look at this. As you can see, temperatures down to those lower 40s heading into tomorrow afternoon. Now this could be one of the time frames to watch because a lot of model guidance is suggesting that we could see temperatures rebound towards the 50s tomorrow. And those ones really have almost minimal impacts in regards to the ice. Whereas something like this is trending a little bit colder. So this could be more like a worst case scenario for us here in middle Georgia. We're heading into Saturday night, seeing spots getting down to or a little below freezing, and then here we go. Some of that freezing rain as we push towards the sunrise on Sunday morning. That gets out of here pretty quickly, luckily, and we're around our valleys for the temperatures around 8-9 a.m. Sunday, and then they start to warm as that wind shifts directions. Now we're all getting back above freezing heading into Sunday afternoon, and this is all just straight rain, and even possible that we could get a couple of thunderstorms in some of the southeastern counties. Now again, this one's being very aggressive on how cold it may be. And that cold air damming is likely going to do a lot in terms of preventing the potential for thunderstorms because typically speaking, this time of year, that cold air damming will overperform. Think about it. It is late January. Whereas in, say, March, if you have a severe threat and you're counting on that cold air damming, it may not help you as much. So you do see that sunshine does make a return on Monday, and that will help to melt things. But let's go ahead and check out the potential. This is what I'm thinking we'll see, upwards of, say, a tenth of an inch in the worst spots in terms of ice that's going to be on the roads, which is definitely a lot in terms of driving. You don't want to be driving on that, but it's not enough in terms of, say, power outages. And when it comes to radial icing, again, even if we're to extend a little more south than this, we're not going to be seeing the number for power outages, which is a quarter of an inch of radial icing. In fact, none of these are even close to a tenth of an inch. So yeah, we're expecting things to be cold. Now, the contrary. If the cold air damming does not end up staying and things do get warmer than expected, Storm Prediction Center did go with a level 1 because thunderstorms are likely as that cold front comes in if we do get warm enough. I'm not worried about any severe really here, but there could be a bit of a low-end tornado threat down in southeast Alabama or southwest Georgia. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds.
Every new Volume Chevrolet comes with our exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and oil changes for life.
Volume Chevrolet.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So I am believing right now that we will see temperatures getting close to that 50-degree mark, maybe a little above it sometime tomorrow afternoon before temperatures do drop towards that freezing point, maybe a little below it as we go into the start of your Sunday. But we should warm up, especially getting late into those 50s for a lot of us and likely 60s in some of the southernmost counties. And once that cold front comes through, then temperatures will drop back below freezing. but that'll be after all that rain stops. Blustery day Monday. The winds will be gusting upwards of 40 miles an hour. So very, very strong with that. And a very cold week ahead. We'll be dripping our faucets several nights.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41NBC on Facebook and Twitter.